This little child, no bigger than a finger, was actually the biological son of the giant king, but he was born deaf and mute, extremely weak. Even commoners dared to laugh at him, calling him a fool. This was already the third time he had been robbed, and now, he only had a pair of shorts left. Everyone looked down on him, yet, he was determined to become the greatest king. One day, Prince Bobby went outside the city to play. He suddenly discovered a creature stealing money. Startled, Bobby was about to run away, but the creature chased after him. The creature asked Bobby who he was, but Bobby could only make incomprehensible sounds. George then realized that Bobby was deaf and mute, but strangely, the two different species were able to communicate without any barriers. George threatened Bobby with a knife, demanding that he hand over everything valuable. Bobby quickly stripped off his clothes. Then George told Bobby to wear something valuable and come back the next day. Bobby nodded vigorously, obediently running back. The commoners in the streets saw the prince's appearance, and mocked him, but Bobby still wore a beaming smile. George was the only one who could communicate with him normally. He was desperate to have a friend, and so, every day Bobby wore nice clothes and brought them to George. After some time, George became intrigued by Bobby. This time, as Bobby left, George secretly followed him, wanting to find out more about him. People on the street mocked Bobby for being naked. Even children gathered around to tease him. This made George feel guilty. When Bobby returned to the palace, George finally realized that Bobby was the prince. Bobby encountered the queen, who scolded him for not wearing clothes every day, saying it damaged the royal family's dignity, and mocked Bobby for being unworthy of inheriting the throne before walking away. Later, George followed him to his room, only to see Bobby silently crying alone. But Bobby quickly wiped away his tears, forcing a smile as he rushed toward his father's chambers. It turned out that Bobby had silently endured the mockery of others, though deep inside, he was in great pain.